Interesting stuff from Alexis Sanchez on his time at United, saying sometimes there are things that you don't realise until you get there. And I remember the first training session I had, I realised a lot of things. After the session, I got home and I told my family and my agent, can you not rip up the contract to go back to Arsenal? Raphael, the former United defender, who we know is still a big United fan, hit back on Instagram saying maybe he saw a ghost and gets scared. That explains why he plays so bad every time. Stevie, one training session. That was it. He knew the United move was the wrong one.
I have to tell you, I had a similar experience when I went to Notts County for Liverpool. The first day I thought, what have I done here? So I can understand when you walk into something that's rotten, it takes you aback and you definitely question what you've done. At the same time, as far as how he played, listen, he was never fit. And then he's playing in a team that either just doesn't get on, doesn't like each other, is a bad mix. I mean, there was clearly just not a lot going for the team or any individuals at Manchester United at that period of time. And so I don't particularly blame him for being poor on the field because he was never fit.
Shaka, did you have a similar experience? Your first training session somewhere, you thought, uh-oh.
No, not at all. And to Stevie's point, I think the big difference is Steve's moving from Liverpool to Notts County. At the end of your career, a little bit of a step down. But Alexis Sanchez, he made his own bed. He was clearly unhappy, or certainly seemed to be unhappy in the last few months of his time at Arsenal. He wanted that move. He spoke to Man City, but preferred to go to Manchester United. And then you get there and realize you've made a mistake. And I'm sorry. You get no sympathy
Shaq,
from me
isn't that worse?
That's your own making.
Surely that's worse. That you understand when you take a drop in a level that it's not going to be what it was. And when I said that, it was nothing to do with the football. It was to do the atmosphere and everything about the place. The whole dressing room atmosphere, how the players thought about the board upstairs. I'm not talking about foot. I'm talking about just the general. But surely that's worse. Go to a place like Man United, one of the biggest clubs in the world, and the place is in absolute turmoil. That's a complete and utter shock.
My point is,
Steve,
you're stepping down. You know you're stepping down. You understand that. But he, as far as he's concerned, is stepping up. He had the opportunity to speak to Jose Mourinho in Manchester United. He had the opportunity to speak to Pep Guardiola in Manchester City, and he made that decision. I gets no sympathy from me. None.
Oh, does he get any sympathy from you, Gab?
I mean, I don't want to hear the context. If it was more like the minute I got there, I realized I made a mistake. I don't think he's asking for sympathy. He's just kind of pointing out, man, I had a real nightmare there, and I knew straight away things weren't going to work out. Now, is it partly his fault? Sure, it's partly his fault because he wasn't fit and he should have played better. And maybe if his agent hadn't negotiated an enormous salary for him, you wouldn't have had all these jealousies which supposedly came up, and there wouldn't have been so much pressure on him. But this is the guy saying, I done screwed up. And I knew straight away. And personally, I like it when people are honest like that and come out and say stuff like this. He's not sitting there and he's not blaming Jose Mourinho or Phil Jones or whatever. He's just saying, hey, I got there and I screwed up.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN+.